EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New England Patriots. The tee, we're set for football, and we are underway in Foxborough. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he went nowhere. Well, it went backwards. Back to the 33. Calling officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Smith. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Here's Smith. They'll get this out to Genty. Down the sideline he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders are on the board here first in the season opener. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
2nd and 6. Here's May. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. 20, 5, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Anderson with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
16 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Genty. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. To throw is Smith. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 36. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. A perfect example right there, Charles, of why they love this rookie runner.
And think about how the NFL and the college games are meshing together more and more. You don't have to go to the NFL and learn a new set of skills. What you did in college often makes you ready for the NFL.
Right back to Genty on first down. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 9-yard line.
Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And after the run, Smith going to throw. to the left side where he's got balance. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Genty will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second in a couple. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Second into his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Throwing here is May. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
On the counter, it's Henderson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12.
Five.
From the shotgun, it's May. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Trey Palmer, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jacoby Myers, 65 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Getting to the ball that time was Jeremy Chin.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
To throw, it's May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Patriots. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Henderson running straight ahead. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now 2nd and 3. They'll throw with May. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Flush to his right. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 10.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. Gets it quickly out wide to Fulton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Patriots 31-yard line.
The run straight ahead with Genty. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Now it's Smith. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's Mostert. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The final shot here before break. Smith. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Patriots 14.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest in first half, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, May. Buying time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, May. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
First and 10 at the 27.
To the air, May. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to use his legs here. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, May with it. And it's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Henderson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Patriots are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
I'm a rookie and a vet.
play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Geno. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Geno down to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Myers. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, they had a good chance to get off the field defensively there. If they could just wrap up, it's going to be a 4th down. But instead, they can't get him on the deck, and he allows them to pick up the first down.
A run out of the gun with Genty.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Pass right side, caught by Thornton.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down at 7.
Here's Smith.
They'll try and set up the screen to Genty.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Smith.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Patriots force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 26-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second and 11. Here's May.
This is caught by Williams. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, sit Ready, what's up?
A give up the middle to Gibson.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds Douglas complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
May going to bat this one forward.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down.
Ready, what's up?
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. 5 yards on the play there. It's a drive will continue.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a 1st down with some nice running.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
That's again complete to Palmer. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, we go, Simone! We don't even sit!
The drive will begin with a run by Genty.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. How about the call to come with a blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Smith's going to throw it. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Smith keeps it on his sneak. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw, got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll run. Here comes Genty. Oh, but a great tackle there. Going to hold him to no gain as the clock runs.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
Clock at 30 seconds. 2nd and 10. Smith. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Still going inside the 20.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Borregales now for the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Patriots 31, Raiders 24.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Smith.
And that is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him to completion.
Smith to throw.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats have just about sewn up this football game. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1 and one of our early wins.